All right, so most people that has been following me, they understand I'm CEO and founder of EZOS. We are a student housing property management software company. Student housing has a couple issues that are very, very big and important to do right. I'll consider one to be leasing up every year. So every time students move out in the school year, they have to release up 100% the next school year. So every year they got to focus on getting back to 100% leased, getting back to 100% leased. The next thing I would say is making sure that once those students move out, getting it ready for everybody to come back when you would get 100% leased, right? So they call that student housing turn. That's where we built our business at originally, was for student housing turn. Now there's a couple issues with building your business in that space, is that you're dealing with most of the year where people aren't really using your software and app, but then you're dealing with a part of the year where everybody's using your software and app. That means every single person on the property, every single vendor, and then you're dealing with hundreds and hundreds of properties. You're dealing with thousands and thousands of units. You're dealing with hundreds of thousands of tenants, right? Hundreds of thousands of tenants, maybe even a million probably parents and family members that are coming to move-in day, right? So there's a lot of people that's going to be in our system, and our system handles everything from as soon as that student moves out, we handle the move-out inspection, the damages, the collections, the scheduling of the services, the punch, the invoicing for the vendors, the vendor quality control, and we handle the tenant move-in inspection. So everybody associated with the property is inside of our platform at one time of the year. And that's the maintenance techs at the property, that's the whole property staff, that's the vendors that are coming to work at the property, that's the vendors administration team that's doing the invoicing through our software, that's the actual students that are coming to the property, the parents that are coming to the property to then do a move-in inspection to say, hey, this was wrong, this was wrong, this was wrong. So in this time frame, we have to build for scale, right? And that's been the first thing that we've had to focus on as a company from the beginning. So I wanted to focus on this conversation on, like, how do we build our software for high pressure situations? Well, first of all, we wanted more pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite sayings, right? Pressure makes diamonds. So if you can be successful in high pressure situations where other people have failed, you will have value as a business, as a company, as a product. So that's one thing that I wanted to make sure. We wanted to embrace the toughest part of the year. We wanted to embrace the toughest season. We wanted to go where people have failed and be successful. Because with that gave us value, and we believe that we could add value there. So that's been the baseline, the backbone of our business from day one. But we had to make sure that we didn't get it right. The worst thing that can happen in our platform is that our system goes down when everybody needs our system, right? So we have to handle scale, and we got to estimate what scale is going to be with our platform. So that's one thing that we can't fall short on, is we had to build from day one as if a million people was using our software, and that a million people at once could click the same button and everything would work and nothing would go wrong. And that's been, from my level of CEO, the way I've explained it to every single dev that has worked in our system, is that whatever we build has to be able to handle a million plus people doing the same action at the same time. And if it can't handle that, then it can't go in our system. It's not going to work. So that's how we've looked at scale. That's how we try to be valuable in high pressure situations, but also being able to be on the phones, right? Like, customer support has been one of our key ingredients to making sure that our customers feel felt and heard and understood in a time frame that is extremely important for them, right? Pick up the phone, answer your emails, get on calls with them when they need to get calls, so that they understand that, hey, we're not going to let you fail. That's how EZOS has built a software in a high pressure situation and built a brand that is a worldwide known brand in the student housing industry.